Up front it is. Here's a chance.
It's a certainty whenever the Leafs and the Hawks collide. It's great listening. You're looking live at Chicago Stadium in anticipation of Game 3 of the conference quarterfinals. The Chicago Blackhawks are home, and the question is, how easy is it to have your backs to the wall when you know the wall is coming down? 1929 to 1994. Remember the roar. Welcome to the Organ Loft. Good evening. I'm Ron McLean with Don Cherry. And Don Cherry, the Leafs coming in with a 2-0 series lead. You've been in this rink coming in. What it's like?
Well, the first thing, I'm talking to Pat Burns, as he says, first 10 minutes, so important with this, because what happens is the crowd, there they come out now, the crowd gets on them, and if you ever pop in two, the crowd just turns. You can't believe it. It's unbelievable. So you got to keep them going.
The hero of the last game. Let's start. John Cullen is in. Nikolai Borshevsky is out. Pat Burns flies in the face of, don't fix it if it ain't broken.
Well, I've never heard of a coach doing that before. He's been doing it now for 2 years, so it's all right. Get Cullen back in there. He got 4 points. Put Gardner over at right wing where he belongs. Borshevsky, they got to get him out of here. He might be a blood stain on the boards. It's a tough rink.
Mike Krushelnyski's in for Ken McRae. Let's look at Eddie the Eagle as we do. A lot of pressure, 10 straight losses. What do you think about Belfour?
Well, the Leafs got to get to him. Eddie gets very upset. As you saw in the opening, that he was upset breaking his stick into St. Louis. So he's very, very emotional. I'm not saying, I'm talking as a professional coach. You don't run him, but you upset him a little, that's all, because he can get thrown off his game, as you saw in the last game.
Ron, a lot of talk in the papers here about Wendell Clark being the guy that's dominated the season series and the playoff series. What should Chicago do to control Clark?
Well, the one thing you don't want to do is upset him. Let him go. He does have a tendency sometimes to fall asleep, but if he ever falls asleep in this building, he never will, I'll tell you that. Don't bother him, because when you rile Clark, he's at his best.
Need to see the players walked into position as they go through the ritual with the starting goaltenders. Jeremy Roenick, the Hawks 1 goal in the series. Chelio says that. Nothing in terms of points from JR.
Well, Roenick's got to be Roenick. Listen, you cannot win a game. Chicago cannot win. They're not their 50-goal scorer. If he's not going to score, don't forget they were down 2-0. Montreal was down. Toronto was down. They come back and win. I'm predicting a Chicago win tonight.
Toronto, starting with Eastwood, Krushelnyski, and Vanderbilt. There's the referee, Paul Stewart, Jerry Gauthier, and Shane Heyer will be on the lines. Sutter, Graham, and Pennyworth starting for Chicago. Now, they had a great start in Game 2 at Maple Leaf Gardens. And, of course, came out empty, as everybody knows. They want to get a big start tonight here on home ice. Carney tried a shot. It gets in front of the net. Dirk Green turning around on the boards and can't get a shot, and the Leafs get it out. Again, the Blackhawks are forechecking early. Now they're making some quick changes, allowing the Leafs McCown to get it up to Krushelnyski, and Eastwood is on the move. Out of the net is Belfour, jammed it up on the glass by Eastwood. And the Blackhawks send 2 away. Here's Roenick, the big guy. He went in and tried a shot that was deflected. Wanted to get down the front. Goal! The Blackhawks get the first goal. They were out quickly, and Amonte jammed it in. 1-0 Chicago.
big line for the Hawks. Roenick, Murphy, and Amonte had not scored in games 1 and 2. But very quickly here, before the first minute of play, the Hawks do what they often do in Chicago, get a lead. Amonte fished the puck out from underneath Felix Potvin, stepped past Dave Ellett and put it into an empty net. Chicago won, Toronto nothing.
First in the playoffs, scored by number 10, Tony Amonte.
Roenick will draw an assist for sure.
By number 27, Jeremy Roenick, and number 4, Keith Carney.
Kearney also getting an assist. 49 seconds into the first period. Here he comes.
Boy, this is a tough spot. The hole the Leafs are digging for themselves is getting deeper by the second. 11 seconds on the left. On the left of your screen, you're going to see it. Burke shoots the puck out and then brings the stick up on Roenick. Boy, a tough penalty. A tough penalty 11 seconds into the first penalty. Pat Burns gives you that smile of disapproval.
A minute 49 left in the Rouse penalty. Here's Suter from the blue line. He passed to the other side, and Chelios with the shot. In front of the net again, he scores! Amonte gets his second. And the Blackhawks lead 2-0.
Point shot by Chelios. No Leaf came out to hurry him at all. 3 Hawks, 3 Leafs. Jamie McCowan falls. Amonte gets the puck. A nice low shot. A rebound after the stop by Potvin. Amonte gets it and shoots it by Potvin to Potvin's left. 2-0.
And they remain on the power play. Chicago leads 2-0.
Paul Stewart ruling with an iron hand. A very debatable call on Bird, especially for a second penalty. And this one on Christian Ruutu for cross-checking.
2 minutes for cross-checking at 3:47. Blackhawk penalty, Ruutu. 2 minutes for cross-checking at 3:47.
What is this, touch football tonight?
And the Blackhawks easily come out the center. Wilkinson shoots it from center ice. Clark chopped at it. It gets all the way back, hit the Chicago player going off. 2-0 Blackhawks leading. Here's Murphy. Shoots, scores! Murphy makes it 3-0 as he blasts one by Potvin on the stick side.
Well, the Leafs got caught making a change, Bob, on this one. And in this short neutral zone, a blue line pass. And here it is right here. You can see the Leaf right defenseman didn't have time to get all the way over. But Potvin should have had it. Rouse went into the middle of the rink. Here's the look at it from Potvin's viewpoint. A perfect shot, just kicked off the post. But a 45-footer.
Good hard shot by Joe Murphy. And that's his first goal of the playoff. That allows Gill to move away, and he gets up over the line. Has to dump it off to the corner for Gartner going in. Clark is bumped. Gilmore on the puck. Clark waits for the pass. Takes it. Up front, Ellett. Score! Ellett took the quick pass from Clark and took a shot that I believe was deflected in front of Belfour. And Toronto gets the power play goal, and that makes it 3-1.
Well, Doug Gilmour right here gets the puck past Chelios to Gartner. It comes right out to Dave Ellett as number 12, Brent Sutter, got in way too far as he was worried about Gartner in front. Wendell Clark made the pass, not Gartner. And you're right, it hit somebody's stick and went between the legs
Assisted by number 17
of the goaltender,
number 93,
Eddie Belfour. So the Leafs are back in. 9:45 to go in the first period. 3-1 Hawks.
Cullen for checking, but they got the puck by him. Roenick shot it into Toronto territory. Murphy after him. Made a good play. And Potvin made a big stop as Amonte was in clear. And a bid for his third goal of the period. But a fine stop by
Felix Potvin, who might have had the third goal, has made 3 big stops since to keep the Hawks at 3. And here is a good example of what I'm talking about right now. A 2-on-1, Chance gets that chance, and then the Hawks are cleared out of the way by Jamie McCown.
To center ice. Blackhawks bring it back in. Dubinsky was foiled. Coming out, Osborne banked it on the boards for Cecil. In with the pass, score! Cecil made the play in front of the net, and Bill Berg gets Toronto very close now. It's 3-2.
Now a nice backhand pass by Zezel. The Hawks allowed Berg to go to the net without the puck. Zezel takes the little pass here from Osborne. And nobody, as you can see, takes Berg, and he goes to the net all by himself. Jeremy Roenick seemed to have him here, and he did have him now, but let him go. And he walks in and redirects Zezel's nice pass to make it 3-2.
Goal is first of the playoffs, scored by number 10, Bill Berg.
Once again, Mironov coming to center. Shoots it in on the boards, and here's Gardner picking it up very quickly, but he couldn't control it. Stopped by ELLETT, his drive, comes right back to him and hit Murphy right in front of the net. Comes back to Mironov now, scores! Mironov has tied the game for the Maple Leafs on a power play to start the second period.
Well, Mironov changed his mind. He was going to shoot it, then he wanted to pass it, and then he let a bullet wrist shot go. Gardner sticks it back to Mironov. He walks in. He's going to give it to Gardner. Then he changes his mind and really wires one from the top of the circle, or just outside the top of the circle. Now Chicago looks like they're 2 men down because Jeremy Roenick went down the block at Dave Ellett's shot, and it hit him right in the helmet and went off his helmet, so he was lying against the boards when Mironov scored.
Dave Ellett on the power play at the 1 minute mark.
1 minute on the nose. The Leafs have tied it here in the second period.
Shot goes up. Here's Wendell Clark on a stop and turn play where again Jeremy Roenick got mesmerized with the puck and let Gardner go to the net. Gardner could not get it up over a sprawling hit Belford.
Back. Toronto picking it up and coming out. Gill gets to center ice. Gets it over the line with Clark. Gill couldn't set him up. Roenick kept at it. Roenick put it ahead. Amonte scores! Hot night tonight for Amonte. And the Hats will come on the ice here at the Chicago Stadium. That's 3 for him. And it gives Chicago a 4-3 lead. And will be a while.
Todd Gill does not get the puck deep. Can't get back. He's trying hard to get back here. Amonte gets it to the top of the circle and wires it for the hat trick to put the Hawks up 4-3. You have to get the puck deep when you're a defenseman and you're stopped on the rush. Todd Gill didn't. Felix Potvin pays the price.
The hockey crowd here at the Chicago Stadium have been and still are one of the best crowds in the National Hockey League for this great game of ours. And you think they're not into this thing? The hats and the caps and the posters and whatever are coming out onto the ice now here in the Chicago Stadium, and they're still pouring them down from the upper levels. Roenick gets the assist, and what a perfect setup it was. Roenick coming out of his own zone. He saw Amonte taking off and put it right on the tape. And, of course, he cut in from the left and drilled the shot.
Now, Todd Gill leads a dangerous rush, but now he's lost. And instead of dumping it in the corner beyond Chelios and Roenick, he lobs it to the side of the rink. And then he's got too far to come back to get involved in stopping Amonte from getting that hard shot away. And it was a doozer of a shot.
Yes, it was. His third of the game. And the time of the goal, 15:58. With Toronto spotting Chicago a 3-0 lead early in the hockey game back in the first.